So watch. I mean, it's gorgeous. So how do we heal this core shame of finitude? So the only way to heal the core shame of finitude, and this is where it gets so beautiful and so hopeful and so wondrous, is that we actually need to heal our essential narrative of shame and desire, right? And it's the story we tell of shame and desire is an old story that's actually found its way and redefined the Renaissance and redefined literature. But what if we realized something else? So stay for a second. What if I actually asked myself a question? And what if the question was, why are we here? Why are we here? We're here because infinity desired finitude. Wow. Wow. We're here because infinity is not merely infinity. Infinity is what we might call together here the infinite intimate. And opposites are joined at the hip. And Kirsten's going to talk about Kundalini this afternoon, right? And Christina's going to work this infinite intimate in the body, and Kundalini is one way to engage this, and Christina's work in this shame work, right, is a key piece of engaging it in your body. And by the way, if you're online, make sure to go to Kirsten, especially, and you're here, of course, make your choice, but right, for all the online people especially, right, there's Kundalinis happening, and Kirsten's been doing really deep work with Kundalini her whole life. She's been a dancer, but she's actually the last year been kind of deep in the Kundalini work. And this afternoon, Christina is going to take this Dharma, right, into its own embodied space. Right? And so it's going to become cellular in the body. But let's just feel this for a second. Right, brothers and sisters, let's stay close. Okay, it's wild. In other words, infinity desires finitude. But at the core, there's no distinction between need and desire. The distinction between need and desire is a false distinction. Right? When your consciousness is clear, your needs and desires are the same. You need what you desire what you need. Clarified desire, not surface desire. Clarified need, not surface need. So, in other words, infinity desires finitude, meaning infinity desires us. So, in other words, why does the world exist? The world exists is because infinity was hanging out and wanted to have lunch with somebody, which is why the way I said it to a friend of mine a couple of decades back. Right? So infinity desired intimacy. Or said differently, infinity needed intimacy. In other words, deep within the very heart of the infinite are needs. Infinity is actually not without the experience of need. There's an actual experience of need in the very heart of the infinite. Infinity needs intimacy. And what that means is that infinity is so fucking powerful that he, she, it, the field, the real, allows itself to need. Meaning, if I'm powerful enough, I can surrender power. And to surrender power means I'm willing to love you so fucking much that I need you. The universal love story. Right? I love you so infinitely much. Right? I love you so insanely, right, that I'm willing to need you for realsies, ontologically. Right? I actually need you. I'm desperate for you. Chafetz HaKadosh Baruch Hu lasot dirato b'tachtonim. Right? Infinite divinity desires desperately to be incarnate, right, in the manifest.